Be the easiest way to do it. Might repeat things, but how would we notice? Unless it's consistent, then I guess we wouldn't repeat. Alright, 4 circuits. 8, 10, advanced, expansion pack only. Oh.
Oh.
What?
Really? Well,
in the beginner, intermediate, and advanced circuits, you run all the tracks in order forwards, and then all the tracks in order backwards. Extreme, a random combination will be chosen. Why can't we just unlock extreme?
yeah, I
think extreme, it would be
the true rush experience.
Yeah, it's the you have to unlock the rush experience.
Dang. They finally knew how to get you. It took 3 games,
sure
but
did.
they roped you in.
San Francisco Rush 2049. So then when would we be done? Beginner, intermediate, advanced. I guess
So
after beginner, intermediate, and advanced. That might even be more tracks than an extreme circuit would be.
Yeah. Cause see, when you go to select track, when you go to single race, you can set backwards and mirror.
I mean, I guess you could do that.
It'd be a bit of a pain.
It would be.
Unless we just want to do beginner, intermediate.
Single race. That's a lot of menuing.
Yeah.
That's not the rush experience either. The rush experience has no menuing. Rush 2049. Unlock. Extreme. That was just a code to unlock Extreme. That would be nice.
Rush 2049
All tracks.
game facts. Okay, well, I can't access the cheat menu because I'm on emulator, I guess.
I don't think there's actually. The closest you could do is skip to the second.
There's one cheat code that just says all tracks,
Yeah.
but
I don't know
like
if that
I
would
can't.
really do
But their
anything
cheat
for you.
menu is so stupid for
The cheat menu is
emulators
very silly.
because you have to hold the up and right C buttons, and I can't do that.
Yeah.
Why did the password start at 4?
I guess that's like the first checkpoint you get in the circuit.
I mean, do we want to go to use the second password on extreme?
We could do that.
I mean, we skip one
We'll
level,
skip
I
one
guess,
track.
but
yeah.
we'll still get, I guess, a better experience.
Tracks 1 to 4, tracks 1 to 5. Would we be repeating? I don't know if we'd be repeating anything through beginner, intermediate to advanced.
Because beginner has 8, intermediate has 10. Where's advanced? Oh, does advanced not have checkpoints?
It might not have a code because if it's expansion pack only, maybe.
Ooh. Would I be able to do that on emulator?
I feel like there should be a box you can check to be like, I have the expansion pack if you're on an emulator. But I don't know. But I mean, there's no reason you wouldn't be able to do expansion pack stuff. Probably just needs to set a flag. So what would how many tracks would that take us through? Take us through 30. Whoa. $30 races. Wonder what are the speedrun categories?
Oh, I think Mupin 64 Plus automatically has it in.
$20.49.
I'm just gonna hope it has it.
All the speedrun categories are just like the individual difficulties for the circuits.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I feel like if we did beginner through advanced, I don't know if we would need
Repeat?
to do expert. Also, I have no idea if it would repeat or not.
We could just do it.
Yeah. Ah, fly. I think it's the best rush yet.
Oh, I see.
You run all the tracks in order, in order forwards, then all the tracks in order backwards. So the way this guide describes it sounds like it you would not repeat. And also it only describes extreme as having a random configuration, so you'd probably get the full experience from beginner to advanced. Yes.
Yeah.
Also, there's less thinking.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
I
Oh
think
wait, I can, by entering the code, I can select intermediate if I want to start a new circuit. So
Which code?
I entered the checkpoint code for an intermediate race. So I guess you could just unlock extreme if you just entered an extreme code for like a new circuit option.
Oh shoot, let's
I guess we could just do that.
try
Hello, Eiko and Spencer. So if you just enter an expert code, you should be able to choose expert for a new circuit. Which would make things a lot less complicated.
Yes.
Then we don't have to think. And we
Although
have
this
no
code-
idea what tracks we're on.
Although this code is very, very long for some reason.
Like, they're all that long. Honestly, it's just nice that this one doesn't have many numbers.
Yeah.
And it's got some repeats. CDB. W. Yo, thanks for the sub, whoever that was. One sec. N2B. Okay, I can pick, yeah, I can pick an extreme for a new circuit now. 24 races. Yeah, Spencer, for 27 months. Thanks.
Shoot, I entered the code, but then I accidentally backed out. I didn't see anything. Let me try this again, I guess.
I guess just having a checkpoint for later difficulty just sets a flag that's like, oh, you can play whatever you want now. Technically, it's less races than going through beginner, intermediate, and advanced, but how many tracks are there even? I mean, whatever, it sounds like a good way to do it.
So after I put it in, then what do I go?
You can just go to the circuit menu, and if you hit left or right on new circuit, you should be able to.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing a rare 1 p.m. stream.
Alright, I guess I'm on select track for it now?
We missed the wonderful conclusion of the Rush trilogy experience. I do want a new circuit. I can destroy that old circuit. Alright, I'm starting with track 2.
Okay,
3.
Here we go, dude. This is the experience. I'm on track 4.
That's it.
This is it. We found it. I think you go into car select after this.
You must, I think, because I'm just gonna hit it. Yeah, there's car select.
Okay.
8 ball. Oh, there's the muscle car. Oh, but this is like a super cool future-y looking car. 8 ball. Super
Handling extreme.
It's dangerous.
Guess I'm gonna go with the Turbo 350.
Did the tires change your stats? Like they? Oh, I can't even change. I don't have any other tires to change.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Wings. I can choose small and large wings, and I'm not sure what the difference is.
It's not even changing stats.
Maybe we'll see if when we take a jump.
Changes the rims, but they don't do anything. Like...
well, keep customizing the car for stuff, yeah? Gotta have the fresh look. Why can't that be purple? Oh, there's purple. I don't know why I'd make this a different color. Actually...
yeah. Are you on the car select?
yeah, I'm on car
That's
select.
just where I'm gonna start.
Better make sure I have everything I want. I should probably hit my timer.
Whoa. Oh my god!
What?
It is very dark.
Nintendo 64.
Yeah. And I just like completely ran into a trolley car. Oh, it is actually incredibly dark in this level.
I wonder if that's a track 4 thing or I can see. I mean, they did have times of day in previous ones.
Also, probably should
Although
have
it used to be a
changed
cheat code, I think. You might be able to change your stats in between races. You could in another one, I think. I didn't look at the
I
controls
thought that was
at all.
only Cruising Exotica.
I thought the last Rush game you could change stats if you wanted to, and no one ever
Mixing
did.
up my games. Been playing a lot of racing games lately. Man, if only our 2049 is gonna look like this. Oh, you kind of dead stop when you hit the brake. Okay.
Doesn't seem to help you turn at all.
No.
I mean, I don't think I really hit the brakes in the last one either.
No.
Where's the music? Should I turn up this music a little bit? The music's at max.
I turned it down a bit, but then the menu was just incredibly loud, and now it's not that loud.
I can't
Turning
hear
the
it.
music back up.
Oh, there it is. It's pretty quiet compared to the sound. These giant these giant lava lamps. I think that's like futuristic lighting. People
Yeah,
just
dude.
put giant lava lamps in their cities. Yo, Tapioca, why aren't you playing with us?
Hello, Tapioca.
Gosh.
Rush. This one seems to control a little worse than the last ones.
Yeah, the last one, maybe it's just car stats. Too tired.
I-
Okay. I saw you finished, I wasn't still watching at the time you finished, Blues Brothers. That seems like an experience. Also, what an end. You just do another dance segment. So what an interesting way to cap off that game. Holy cow. I could probably turn the music back up there. What place am I in? I'm in 6th. Alright, cool.
Okay, good. I'm not the only one in 6th. You.
Okay, I kind of
Hopefully I
needed
can
to
change
hit the
my
break
car
there.
stats in between, because
Complicated feelings about Blues Brothers. I understand.
I
Oh,
go
you
to
had-
turn.
You had stuff to do after that? That sucks. Final lap. I didn't notice any sound effects in Blues Brothers that I wanted to rip from the game. Boing. That jump noise did not get repetitive whatsoever.
Oh, I turned sound effects like way down.
Where am I going? Oh, I just ran into a bunch of signs that said wrong way and exploded. Cool. That tunnel is not good.
When you go to turn, does your car kind of like turn 90 degrees and just keep going the way it was going originally?
It turns, but then it really
When you
it
hit the
turns
brakes,
its
right?
orientation. Oh, the brakes. Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
It's very resistant to turning, it seems. Which is not very different from the previous ones. You could maybe adjust the stats somewhere and see if that changes things. I got like a skid there and it seemed to be... Yeah, I wouldn't put Blues Brothers 2000 at like the worst game on the console at all. I mean, maybe that's just because I kind of enjoyed somewhat janky 3D platformers sometimes, but it wasn't like garbage. I mean, it wasn't like bottom tier N64. There's a lot in there. Write it down. I'm entering my name once. Yo, I can fit my whole name? Nice. Did they get rid of the what's your name sound? Unbelievable. Next race. Oh. 23 races to go. Okay, you can change your stats. My control is gonna go down if I'm gonna try the extreme and just go to the next extreme and find out. Why is my heavy large wings? Okay, let's just see how this goes. It doesn't have tank controls, it's just, I don't know. It's just not that great. I feel like I can turn a little bit better right now. Hey look, it's the famous San Francisco Hill. This map is dark. I think I'm on the one you were on.
4?
Yeah, I believe it's 4.
Yeah.
It's nighttime, so it's just way darker compared to the last one I was on.
Oh, good. 4 tracks of this.
Yeah, level design. One of the boss fights was really bad.
Circuit code, write it down.
Write it down. Yeah, I do the big turn. Yo, can I do a sick jump off of that wall? I do the big turn, and then like my car will still, the momentum does not get like stopped very much. Just keep going. I don't know how to turn properly. What?
The soundtrack.
I activated my wings.
What?
I pressed Z, I think, in the air. That's Z for all you Americans out there.
Oh, I am in an even darker level. Oh my god. This level is darker than the last.
You know, it's funny because
sometimes all at night?
I do say Z sometimes. I'm not like that particular about it at all, but I think it's funny to say sometimes to point out the difference. Can I do a sick jump? Ooh, wall ride.
Oh, those are the wings. Okay. So
Yeah.
can you fly in the air?
Yeah, it looks like you can kind of choose your jump trajectory a bit more with that. Chaps? That sign says chaps.
When I did one race to make sure my controls were semi-okay, I saw a sign that says Slim Jim. Okay, that's...
That guy blew me up. That traffic cone is out of this world now. Is there a reset button in this one? I don't know if there is. Oh, wait, C up seems to do it.
2 laps to go.
Oh, yeah, C up does it way faster than other games, so it's harder to tell if it did anything.
It doesn't do like a super jump, it just...
It just puts you down. They were like, let's make this a little faster.
Why am I even braking if I just turn and then don't
I don't know. You just go...
I think you just have to, maybe you just have to hold it a bit longer, but then you also lose a lot of speed.
I would honestly rather just reset at that point. If I'm having to hold the brake.
I kind of made that turn. It wasn't a super tight turn. I think braking was worth it there, but it really depends. I can't tell if I'm going in the right direction. Where? No, it was not the
Doesn't
right
it tell
direction.
you wrong way?
It does, but I think I'm on like a shortcut area, and now I don't.
Oh, okay.
I just went into the darkness and hit a wall, but I wasn't that far off the right way.
Good to know this still has bangers of a soundtrack.
Gifted a DP sub without being there? Yo, nice. That's how I got my last DP sub. My current DP sub. I think DP might be the one streamer I've gotten like the most gift subs to. Oops, why did I hit the reset button? Used cow.
Used cow.
Well, part of the level design problem, Zako, was that you had to like, if you died, you had to like restart from the beginning of the level if you game overed. And a lot of the levels were way more linear than they needed to be. So you had to redo a bunch of stuff just to like get to what you died at. Even though it's like a collectathon. It's kind of a very linear collectathon. So that wastes a lot of time. There are a couple like side areas that you end up skipping when you do that, but you still have to... I had to run through Chicago every time after I died to the boss, which happened like 3 times. Because the boss was stupid, but, you know.
Interesting game design.
Yeah. Yeah, it was something. Oh, and also you had to collect all these hidden instruments that I didn't know about. Which boss was that? Treps. I wonder what Treps is even supposed to be. The Chicago one? Yeah, that boss is dumb. That's the one that killed me a lot. Because I was like, I got all the lights, and I didn't realize I had to hit the guy, my friend, and make him fall on the boss. And also because I thought I tried that, but I guess I missed or something. These wings are weird. I don't know how to work them. Feels like a stunt mode thing more than anything.
Yeah. More like a mess around and single race with these wings flying around trying to collect all the coins.
Oh yeah.
I've tried using it to save myself a few times, but end up just getting in an even worse predicament.
Going on like the ramps at the walls seems to help you turn a bit more. 5th place. All right. Blues Brothers was I had fun. I didn't finish because it was like 2 a.m. and I was in like the 3rd level, and I had to backtrack if I wanted to actually beat the game.
Oof.
Oh yeah, he also can't swim except for when he can. That's a good one. There's not even that much water, but there's like a couple puddles of water where you die and a couple where you don't.
Good old retro style of thinking.
You'd think they would just
Trial
make it like
and error.
lava or like different water. You know? Like, oh, this is poison water. The easiest way to convey that this is bad water. Especially when it's like in a swamp. There were like the last 2 levels are swampy.
Holy shit, I got it first.
Oh, like a windmill. The future. Honestly,
Oh my
that
God,
probably is
I
a
can
good
see ahead of
representation of the future. In 29 years. We're only 29 years away from the best Rush game of all time.
So close.
So close. I haven't really been judging like the amount of time that it's been taking to do each individual track yet, but it seems like not super long.
Yeah, I was on 6, and I think that one had like a little over 2 minutes each lap, but it didn't feel bad because you were actually doing shit the entire time.
Okay, on this one, I hit the first lap at 1:35, so that's pretty damn quick by this series standards. You could have some very long laps.
Yeah.
Except for Alcatraz, which was like the one short track. Which is why Alcatraz was the best.
Alcatraz was the best.
Why didn't they just make more like Alcatrazes? They clearly had stumbled on something.
Alcatraz just kind of had the best design of all the tracks
Yeah,
there anyway.
it was dynamic. It had some loops. It had some ramps. It
Yeah.
was quick,
You
punchy,
went over Alcatraz?
cool theme. Because it was Alcatraz instead of just like a city. Gotta one-hand the controller so I can take a sip of my iced coffee. Good to know that it's just as hard to not be in last as it is in the previous ones.
Yep.
Actually, I feel like I was maybe doing better with the last one than I am here.
There's only 6 racers instead of like a boatload this time, so it's harder to judge. Because you got the people who are just way far ahead all the time, and then you got the
Yeah.
rubber banders.
I got a pack of 3 people who are just look like they're in a solid block up there. Hard to tell from the map. Oh my god, going on the arrow and facing the wrong direction really stops you. You just like slingshot backwards. Ah, you see I got passed by that guy because I made a common mistake. I tried to turn.
Common mistake in a racing game.
One of the most ancient blunders of the Rush series. What was it about like Nintendo 64 games and making it impossible to turn?
I don't know, but every single one of the racing games have that.
I mean, I guess it's okay. It's realistic that turning you can't do it at super high speeds. But what if I just want to have a clean turn while I'm going fast because it's fun?
I know, right? Focus on fun.
Admittedly, Up-Zero actually makes it very difficult to turn. Well, it makes it difficult to turn if you want to beat the high difficulties. Yeah, Cruisin' had good, because that's an arcade racer, I guess. That's the difference. Cruisin' had some good turning.
Yeah, I guess it did. You could really make it
I'm
super
starting
sensitive.
in a tunnel. That guy's got a cool rocket on his car. That just looks neat. Oh my god, this map is impossibly dark. The Golden Gate Bridge? Why is the Golden Gate Bridge, like, not lit at all? Is this the future?
The future is dark, old man.
Holy shit, I can't see.
Wait, how do you have a name on yours?
I just named it after one of the tracks.
Oh, you just named it.
I took the time loss to name my car once.
Wait, if
I'm in
it's,
first. That won't last.
the sun is setting, why do I see the moon?
You can see the moon at all kinds of times of day in the real world.
Yo,
What about
Dickie!
Diddy Kong Racing? That's true. I mean, Diddy Kong... Nintendo games are kind of just like on a different standard. I guess that's rare, technically, so... Not so much Nintendo.
It's the Slim Jim sign.
F-Zero, actually F-Zero had good turning, but you had to, it was a bit weird if you wanted to turn fast. To keep up with master difficulty races. But even then, it was still pretty good. Oh my god, the frame rate? I think it just dropped a lot there.
In the game?
It seemed like it did. This seems a lot like choppier at this part of the track than normal.
You're on actual console though, right?
Yeah. Have a drive.
Guess I'll see when I get to the Golden Gate. I don't think I've been there yet.
I don't remember what track number this is.
So far, it feels like the average lap time is way shorter.
It
than-
is definitely. I don't think this will be even that long. It'll obviously be longer than what they did, but we're doing what, 4 times more bases than that? Wait, no, less than 4.
3.
3.
Because beginner's 8 and we have 24.
Yep. Oh my god. What happened to me on that turn? Sick wall ride. I mean, it kind of worked. I kind of miss. I know it's faster, but I kind of missed the big super jump you did when you reset. It was just fun.
It looked cool.
Yeah. Also, it probably punished you more.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, because you had to.
Unless you like were
Unless you got the
actually
big like,
bad.
skip at a specific point.
Unless you were like already going into a wall, it was
Yeah.
probably faster.
I'm not really sure what to do with these wings at all. Just slightly turn your orientation. That's about it. I'd say this song is pretty solid.
So far, all of them have been pretty good.
What did I? This map is so dark. Okay, that was pretty cool. Whoa! Whoa! Nope. Okay. It's okay. That guy lost control too. What place am I in? Third. Okay.
It also feels like they definitely hit their stride in level design.
Yeah.
I don't think I've, like, other than those maps being dark, I don't think I've come across a map where I'm just like, oh my god, I don't want to see that thing again.
I know. Yeah. Them all being shorter.
Step
I
on the
think
gas.
definitely helped.
Yeah,
Step
for
on
sure.
the gas. I should just make step on the gas a lot cheaper whenever I do any racing game. You know what? I could change that in this if I get a chance. I already brought them down by like a third of the price last night because N64Mania. I thought that would be fun.
I guess I'm on backwards mirror right now because the Slim Jim sign is backwards.
Good, that pole's not real. Oh my god. My turning. Hey, there was a coin there. I could have gotten it. Dang. All right. Next race. Track 4. Again. Okay, I'm bringing the step on the gas down by another 250.
Hell yeah. Which one is that from?
Star Fox 64. Holy shit, this is dark as fuck. Everything is so dark in this game.
Okay, track 4 isn't as bad as track 6.
I feel like I need to turn on my monitor brightness up just to do this. I'm doing it. Controlling monitor buttons. Thankfully this one brings up a little thing on the screen so I can see what button is where. Oh god, that didn't even help that much.
Oh yes, the classic. You try turning, but you're going too fast, so instead of sliding along the wall, your car is just like, explode? I'ma explode.
I'm gonna explode. Why were Nintendo 64 games just so dark all the time?
Oh no. I remember having that problem in Perfect Dark. I mean, I understand
it's
that's
because it was the perfect amount of dark. They knew where to stop. Any more dark and it would have been imperfect. I'm struggling. I wonder if like there's random other elements like fog, and I wonder if I'm just getting like more fog, which makes it harder.
Maybe, because I don't think I've seen fog except maybe once so far. I think fog and wind are just random.
I believe that's how they were before. I'm not sure if fog would make this darker, but it would certainly. I could believe it
I don't know
would.
about fog, but I do assume wind makes it a little harder. As well, going up against the wind,
Yeah.
wind resistance and shit.
Interesting turn.
Laps to go.
I think I did get this one before in another orientation, and I think it was just lighter.
That would be pretty weird if light and dark were random.
I mean, it was still nighttime, but I think it might have been even. It could be that fog actually has a big effect. I'll have to pay attention next time I look at the next track and see. I can't see and I'm flying. Okay. Ugh.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Sick
Yo, I see the
jump.
Rocket Man.
Yeah, he's got a cool car.
Final lap.
Final lap. Okay, this one has taken me like 2 minutes 30 for each lap. So this is one of the longer ones so far. Of course, it is also very dark, and I'm crashing a lot more. So that's contributing. Wait, this is not putting me in the right direction. What? Okay, there we go. Yes, I've been on this track before. It wasn't that tough because I remember going under that thing. Unless another track also makes you go under that.
I don't think there's repeat locations. But I could be wrong.
I like how these streetlights are basically like useless. They
And
exist.
also spinning around, acting like spotlights.
Yeah, yeah.
Some of them, at least. May be crazy, but I feel like this is a different song than when I first came here.
Oh, it might be. Woo! That's a fun jump, actually. I enjoy it. Hey, we're done this track. What's your name? 19 races to go. Track 3. Hey, sunset. I can see you now. Wow, it's very foggy though, but at least I can still see with my eyeballs. It's nice being able to see the track again. I missed it.
I know. The dark is a neat gimmick, but you still kind of want to see the track.
Like this was before they could use darkness as an actual gameplay mechanic properly. They had to do it in a really janky way in this day and age. Lighting is expensive. Although, when I think about it, Donkey Kong 64 had alright darkness and like light stuff in that game.
I feel like that game did light and dark pretty well.
Tone Shrink and Drive, it's coffee. Drinking and driving is what I did on the other Rush races when I had an actual beer. Planes! The plane killed me! What?
Excuse me, a plane?
Can someone clip that? Dude, there's like fighter
Have to
jets
take a
that
look
fly
at that.
overhead and I smashed into it.
Yo, I got the good song again.
Holy shit, dude.
Oh, here's the Golden Gate Bridge.
Laps to go.
Can you see?
Yeah,
Okay.
this one's actually pretty okay.
Actually, wait. I think that one was. It was better than the one I just did, at least.
This is like Twilight, if I had to say so myself.
The
Track
planes.
4
Thank
is
you.
like deep darkness. This one's more like the sun has just set.
Track 3 is nice.
Yeah, I think
can
so far
see.
track 3 is my fave.
It's the one I'm on right now. That's where the planes were.
Interesting. I played that twice and didn't see any planes.
I don't know if I would have. I don't know which direction I'm in, but I went off of a huge jump and then just smashed into them.
Oh. Oh, look, a windmill.
There's some more planes. Okay. Not within crashing range this time. You know, I'm astounded that they actually gave the planes like collisions that you could crash into them and explode.
While spotlights don't, the street lights and signs don't.
Yeah.
Final lap.
Like things that you wouldn't expect the player to get to generally don't collide, but the planes they did. Maybe they just thought it would be funny.
Some random dude one day was like, I'm bored. Let's make these planes have collision.
Is that building sideways? What's going on in this area? Fourth place, not bad. And I can see the guy ahead of me. We're in good shape. I wonder if we did beginner through advanced, would we have to like actually win things?
Yeah. Actually win to unlock.
How are
the
you
next
winning,
circuit.
son? I'm not.
No.
No, Dad.
Not in Rush.
Can you believe this game is harder than F-Zero X? Unbelievable. Vader.
I mean, if you're trying to get first in this game, I feel like it is almost a bit harder.
It's okay. What do we got? We got third and a little bit of six and a little bit of fog. Difficulty is
Okay, I see the frame rate drops here. In the windmill section.
Okay, this track is way more visible than when I last did it. Oh wait,
That's
no.
so interesting.
You know what? Oh, this is 6, right? Okay, no, 6 is fine, yeah. Actually, I think it is a little bit more visible, but it's hard to tell because in between this, I had
This
the
6 definitely
pits of hell.
felt more visible than the first time I did 6. The first time I did 6, it was unseeable.
Okay, yeah. So I'm assuming that's tied to fog, and fog in dark
Yeah.
levels just makes it like
Impossible.
black fog, I guess. Which probably is not healthy. Maybe it's a statement about like pollution in the future or something. They were really they were really ahead of the game.
This is what the world is going to be in 2049. Unseeable.
Don't go out at night.
Oh no.
Not just because of the darkness, but also because of the street races. San Francisco belongs to the cars now.
Prophecy.
song is pretty good. Big flip. I kind of don't want to reset because I want to see if I survive this. Oh my god, I did. Wow, that's sick.
Nice.
I even turned around at the end, so I was facing the right way.
Oh, that just killed.
2 laps to go.
I'm in first. It made the beep noise that happens when you go in first. And not, this won't last very long.
Alright. Bye, good soundtrack. Wait, why does 5 look like 3? Yeah, mixing 3 up. It'd be cool if the odometer kind of kept your progress through each race,
That would be cool.
so that you can see how many miles.
That would actually
you
be
drove.
pretty neat. I mean, it's tracking your mileage already.
Okay, a dude went on top of me and I. Oh, there was a shortcut.
Final lap.
That'd be good.
Wow. Turning on my wings, I think, actually helped me adjust on that time.
I think I've downloaded the lore on the wings. I
They
got the
can
wing
help.
lore downloaded now.
You just gotta be a little gentle on the touch with those.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. But you can get some little good adjustments out of them. Oops. I thought I had to turn harder than that. Uh-oh. Cool. Cool. Reset it. I got a coin. Yeah.
Yo, nice.
I crashed.
I guess each track has 8 gold and 8 silver coins.
Seems like it.
A lot of collectibles in this.
Yeah.
It feels like some you can only get when it's backwards.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm sure it'd probably be down to like, oh, you can only make this jump going that way.
Yeah.
If there's anything else, you could probably just like turn around and get it, but
yeah,
if it's a jump, well, I mean, I guess you could just like go the wrong way and you'd probably be able to get it. "17 races to go. Track 5. I don't think I've done track 5 yet. Yeah, I can change my car. I'm gonna change to the rocket one right now. Extreme.
3, 2, 1, rush!
Why does this car get to have a cool, like, rocket exhaust and nothing else does?
Hello, Coded Red. Yes, this is an anime stream.
Yep, that's what I'm looking at right now.
Sure hope I wasn't supposed to go up there. Oh, yep, sure was. Okay. That's instant kills you.
Laps to go.
Oof.
It's interesting how I just realized you can't tell where the start of the track is until you're on the last lap.
You're right. I didn't notice that.
Because I know,
Weird.
I do know the last one has the flag, but then
Yeah.
all the other laps don't have a countdown.
Yeah, in the older ones you used to see like the number. And then it turned into the flag, and now it's just, the flag just appears. Look, it's the moon. That's a big moon.
Now you see why I made the comment earlier?
Does the
It's
moon
huge.
get bigger at some point?
It's like
in
the,
the future.
it's like the Majora's Mask moon.
It's coming closer.
By the last time you get on that track, the moon is almost about to touch down.
That'd be pretty sick. They're gonna bring Sunshine to Switch, and I'm gonna have to play it. Why? Can they bring F-Zero GX to Switch with like
Right?
the same? Just up-res it. I don't care. Don't do anything else. Just give it a little up-res and ship it. I'll play. I will play the shit out of it.
I'll spend $60 again.
I will unlock
Oh, that's a
everything.
backwards! Oh, dude, I got baited.
I hit a button. Wow, there's a button you can hit that causes like a big piston to just shoot out and hopefully hit someone.
What?
Yeah, it's on track. It's the one with the moon. There's like a button that's like red off to the side, and then you can hit it, and it goes green or whatever. And then there's just this big thing that comes out of the wall up ahead on the left,
Oh shit.
like an obstacle. That's really cool, but I've also only seen one of those things. What a weird idea to only have like once. Reminds me of Excite Truck and how you could like grab the things that change the track.
I
And then
just
people would
unlocked
get
all-terrain
flung.
tires?
Oh, nice.
Interesting.
I'm going back to my boy, the Boozer. Gotta stick with the muscle
I
car.
haven't even seen this one yet. Oh man.
I didn't
I'm
see
in the
what track I was
redwoods.
on. The Redwoods? I don't think I've seen that one either.
Or at
Oh,
least...
this is,
Oh nope, here's the moon. Never mind.
This
Just started in a different spot.
is the Golden Gate Bridge again. It's a little bit darker than last time, but it's visible enough. I'm just looking forward to playing the other futuristic races on N64. Like, I have Extreme G or what was the other?
I didn't really have an N64 growing up, so I do not know.
I think it was Extreme G or something. I remember renting it, but I don't remember anything about playing it. It had motorcycles, like future motorcycles.
The only N64 game I vividly remember renting is Banjo-Tooie.
Nice.
And I only remember Witchy World.
Pretty memorable level. Especially
remember how
compared
far
to
I
the ones
got.
before it.
Yeah. There are worse games on the console that I could have rented and remembered.
There are many, many worse games. I like Banjo-Tooie. I think. Unless that
Fun.
changes when I go back to it, but I'm pretty sure I still enjoy it.
When we sit down and do a special Saturday N64Mania.
Oh, I would absolutely
Do
do
it.
that.
Big thing.
Oh, I saw a coin, but I'm not getting it. Oh yeah, so it saves my coins that I got from last time I was on this track.
Yeah, I've noticed that too, which is pretty neat.
It'd be kind of annoying if it didn't. I think I used to like Banjo-Tooie better than the original. I feel like I still do. But I also appreciate a little bit more why people would prefer the first one these days.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more of a tight experience.
It is definitely tighter than Tooie. I'll give them that. But like from a enjoyability standpoint, I feel like Tooie just kind of edges out a little bit.
Yeah, I
Like
think
people
that's
who
what it would be
complain
for
are
me.
the ones who like sit down and try and 100% it in a single sitting. And it's like, no shit.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
See, that's the way I think about a lot of games that people will say are bad on like who are streamers, and I'm like, yeah, but you're also trying to do like 10 hours in a row of this game. It's like most games aren't really designed to be played for that long.
Like DK64. It's not a bad game. It's just the people who complain are the ones who are trying to 100% it in a single sitting. Like, you can't do that.
I hit the button.
I mean, you can.
You can. You shouldn't. You should not. Unless you're like a
Got your
speedrunner.
time.
And even if you're a speedrunner, that's still a chunky speedrun, I guess. Ha, chunky.
Used chunk.
Use chunk. Although there are definitely things I don't like about Donkey Kong 64. But there are also a lot of things I do. Just, there's a good game in there, and then a bunch of annoyances. But I still say I liked it.
I mean, every game's gonna have its flaws.
Yeah. That was definitely when they were like, oh, too many things. Well, I did I think I like 101% did that back in university. Didn't even stream it. I should have waited. Should have waited until I was streaming. For the value. Then I would probably like it less because I would have done like longer sessions.
Hello, Yimo. Welcome to the anime racing game.
Anime racing, exactly.
Final lap.
Okay, so the right side is go fast this time.
I wonder if I should get all the blue coins when I play Sunshine again.
Yes.
Wow, that was very quick.
120, dude. Are you even playing Sunshine if you don't torment yourself by getting all blue coins?
I don't know, am I? I never did that before. As a kid, I think I just like never. I was like, oh, there's a lot of these. I'm not doing that.
I am definitely excited to watch a bunch of 3D All-Star races.
Oh yeah.
Because that just opened up the accessibility to those races of those games a crap ton. Especially Galaxy.
No console switch required. Yeah, Galaxy's nice. I wish Galaxy 2 was on there.
Yeah, honestly, if they released Galaxy 2 by itself for like $40,
yeah.
I would buy it.
I would definitely probably buy it, yeah. I like Galaxy 2 more than the first one.
I do too. I honestly like
they're both
Green
very
Star.
good. But the Green Stars, like 90% of the Green Stars are good. And
Yeah,
then
there
there's
are
like a couple that are like, oh, there's nowhere to hide them in this level, so you just do the level 3 times.
Yeah.
But other than that, like most of them are pretty fun to find. Some of them are pretty darn clever.
Yeah, I really liked when I played Galaxy 1. I liked the 3 green stars there. So when Galaxy 2 kind of expanded upon it, I was like, oh, hell yeah.
It's definitely a better way to do 242 than Galaxy 1, where it was like, play the game again.
Yeah.
If you want to get this 1 star, that's not even like a challenge level, it's just prologue
It's
again.
just there. And it's like the 3rd level from the end that has the star. Which is what makes it dumb.
You know what I'm going to be sad about, though, is that I'm going to have to beat the game again before I can play as Luigi. Track 1. Have I done track 1 yet?
Honestly, I don't know if I've done track 1.
They should just, like, in the All-Stars version, they should just let you start a file as Luigi immediately.
Yeah, that'd
I would
be
like
nice.
that.
I'm excited to see how the controls go.
I mean, if they do it right, it should be, like, just like the original, really. Well, I guess
Didn't you have to shake the Wii remote?
Yeah.
Spin?
You could make that. Well, that's already basically a button. Any waggle to do a thing is basically just a button
Yeah.
input, basically. So. See, I can't tell what you're supposed to do with that if you had like a Pro controller. Assuming that's a valid play option, but it kind of sounded like it was. But I mean, Joy-Cons would be.
I used the Wii remote for all Wii games because I did not mind it.
Oh, I mean, you needed to with Galaxy, I think.
Yeah.
Well, because you had to do some like motion controls and point the cursor.
And the first one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, there were a couple. There was like the ball.
yeah.
The roll the ball stars, and there wasn't as much. It was a little bit less
2 laps to go.
necessary in Galaxy 2, but there were a couple of times. Apparently, like if you play in like handheld, they made touch controls. for
What?
The cursor.
I mean, that makes sense. It's just,
Yeah.
huh. Interesting that they went that far.
I'd just play it with the Joy-Cons probably, because then it'll just be like the original. Except a little bit less finicky about motion, probably, which would be nice.
Probably, yeah. And
No sensor bar
better
required.
graphics.
Or candles.
Final lap.
Yeah, I can't remember if I've done this one before. I don't think I have.
I think I just clipped through another car.
Nice. I exploded. Carne asada with fiole charros. Charros. I'm butchering the pronunciation, I know. Beans with some level of spicy and bacon. That sounds delicious. Get me some. Just kidding, I ate lunch not long ago.
Same.
But I would eat that. Absolutely. Have I done this track? Oh, wow. 3 minute 30 for track 1. That's quick.
Oh, I see.
14 races to go. Track 6 again. Let's go. How much fog we got? No fog. I'm gonna be able to see so many things.
1. Rush.
3, 2, 1, rush. Did the other games do that? I like that. Instead of go, they say rush. That's nice. Oh my god, this is so bright compared to like every other time.
You
The
get
fog-
to see the track this time.
I know. The fog meter was literally zeroed out.
Yeah.
This is no fog track 6. I know the first game at least had cheat codes you could turn on for like dark for nighttime and like dark fog. And I guess they were like, it's time for it to not be a cheat anymore.
Yeah, right.
This is how
Time to
nighttime
actually-
works.
Time to actually implement it into the game.
looking forward to Halloween and N64Mania. Well, October 30th on N64Mania, I guess.
Oh dang, the 31st is a Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh well, close enough.
I mean, unless we do a Saturday special, but also I feel like
Yo,
Halloween availability might be a little bit tricky.
Dude, that's the perfect time to do DK64.
That's not spooky enough. Well, there's one spooky level. I think Tapioca said he's lobbying for the Scooby-Doo game, and I would be very down for
1000
that.
Nightmares or whatever?
I think it's... I don't remember what the name is, actually.
Frights?
There's Classic Creep Capers, but I don't know if that's the Nintendo 64 one or another platform. I've played a bit of the N64 one before. I don't know if I used to own it or if I rented it, but I would like to play it and remember it at all. All I remember was that as a child I was scared of the Black Knight, because he was like walking around the museum or whatever looking for you, and you could hear his footsteps and it was spooky. Also, I was like 8 or something, probably, or younger. Didn't scare me as much as Ocarina of Time, I guess. Readjust. Save myself. Nope, backwards. Okay. I'm surprised they didn't just do... Well, this was a surprise double feature. I guess that's why they didn't do a longer version of this. But this would have been like a totally fine single N64Mania day. If you just unlock Expert with the code and then just did this. Oops. Probably should have been turning. If I had a Stream Deck, I would actually just press my own step on the gas right now. There you go. But I don't. Step on the gas.
Final lap.
Having all the uncompressed voice lines of Star Fox 64 be released onto the internet was a very wonderful thing that happened this year. Some of them sound actually surprisingly different when they're not totally compressed.
Sorry about that. I guess my OBS wasn't picking up my mic.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what happened. I don't think it was that long as far as I noticed, but
Well, I haven't messed OBS with my OBS the entire time, so the entire time I've been streaming.
oh,
Oh well.
that's unfortunate.
I just stream for fun anyway, so. It is unfortunate though.
Yeah. Wow, is that a shortcut? I want to go on there. It's the last lap. No.
Is it like this big neon blue looking
Yes.
thing? Yo, I tried going on there like twice and I blew up both
It
times.
looks so cool.
It looks awesome.
Would it be faster? Who cares? Would it be fun? Yeah.
It's bright and colorful. That's
There's
all that
probably
matters.
a coin up there at least. Write it down. Almost at the halfway mark. Track 1 again.
3, 2, 1, rush!
I can tell how much shorter the average track is because I'm not trying to mentally figure out, okay, how many track 5s do I have left?
I know, right? You're not like, oh shit, how many track 6s is left in this? How many Alcatrazes do I have left between
Yeah, I
now
know.
and the end?
Because that would normally be like, oh, that's an okay, so it's not as long left as it seems.
Yeah.
Or, oh, I have the longest track ever and I have only done it once.
But it seems like the difference between the absolute shortest and absolute longest is like 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's there
I
is
haven't
like a
gotten one
difference.
yet,
But
so I haven't seen the 330. But if what you say is right, it goes from like 330 to 630-ish,
yeah, I
with
guess so.
everything averaging around like the 435 mark.
Yeah, I guess there's like one long track, but like the other ones are all at least a little bit
Like
shorter.
mid-range. It seems like there's one super short one super long one, and then all the rest are kind of
Pretty
just
average,
mid-range.
yeah. That's what it seems like. Enjoy your lunch, Echo. It sounds great,
Oh yeah.
and I wish it was my lunch. Instead, I had a bagel.
I had a sandwich.
Final lap.
Well, that's a nice shortcut, I guess. Not as cool as that ramp, but it's alright. Damn, that was actually like 305 this time. Holy cow.
Oh, I see.
Halfway done. Track 2. I don't remember.
Yeah, I definitely feel like my average times in levels going down the more I play them.
Oh, this is the lava lamp one. The most distinguishing feature.
Also, it's interesting that you said that the planes have a hitbox, and yet I've been going through these trains, and I haven't. The trains have no hitbox.
Why do the planes have a hitbox? I'll have to link the clip in somewhere later.
Yeah, please do. I'm intrigued about these planes.
Unless I rewatch, but I don't. There was nothing else for me to hit, so it must have been the planes.
Rush.
Gosh. kind of like
Oh
to
yeah,
finish
the big
boost
oval
better
level.
sometime.
I.e., you're never getting first.
I don't know if I've gotten boost at all yet.
I have
I've
definitely
been
gotten
in
first a
boost,
few
but I
times
don't
now.
know if I finished it in boost. Then I also haven't been paying attention that closely, so.
Two laps to
I like how
go.
the stop sign was backwards, but once I hit it, I can see the front of it. It like turns around to do the animation where it falls over.
Honestly, that
something.
kind of doesn't surprise me in this game.
It is a bit weird though, because it would imply that instead of actually falling over, it's doing like an animation. Which I guess would kind of make sense if it was a sprite, so. A billboard or whatever. I'm on the right side for the boosty boost. I am, except I'm not on the ground. Weird, they added some like more arcadey elements to this with like boosts and like that one trap that wasn't very useful. But they also only used them like 2 times.
Yeah.
Like I'm surprised there's not more like boost panels.
And arcadey stuff like the giant lava lamps.
That's just the future. That's not arcade, that's the future.
Oh shit. I can't wait.
They decided that giant lava lamps were a good source of light, apparently. Honestly, it would be a neat little attraction, I guess. What is the biggest lava lamp? There must be a record somewhere.
They would emit so much heat
Oh, for sure.
if they were actual lava lamps.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it would be... You might engineer it differently if you wanted to just make a big thing that looked like a lava lamp. But... that would be something to Google. Biggest lava lamp. Man, I tried to pivot just a little bit to get that boost, but it did not work out. Ooh, what happens if I go this way? Nothing? Nothing.
Did you die?
Well, no, it was a valid, like, path,
Oh.
but there was no coin or anything. At least not on that part of it that I went on. Maybe in backwards or... 430, okay. 11 races to go. Track 3.
3, 2, 1, rush!
Rush! Oh yeah, I think someone also mentioned Resident Evil 2 for next month.
Yeah.
We could totally do Resident Evil 2 as well. That would be a Saturday special though. That would be dumb. I wonder how much my recollection of Resident Evil 2 would help me. I played it not that long ago. The original.
Did you play the remix?
I played the original and then I played the remake after it came out. For both, actually. I played RE2, then the remake, then RE3, then the remake.
Watched a little bit of the 2 remake.
2 is Definitely a better game than the RE3 remake, I would say.
Yeah, I watched RE3 remake because, well, I was able to watch it in a single day.
Yeah, it's short. It's not a very long game. It was fun, but a little bit more like straightforward, actiony. Which, to be fair, was the case with the original RE3.
2 laps to go.
I feel like they could have taken a little bit longer and expanded it more, though. Made it more than the original game.
Yeah, especially when you're already having to do a remake of it and build it from the ground up. It's kind of like, well, why don't you just add shit, you know? You're already doing it ground up.
It wasn't even totally ground up because it shares a lot of assets with 2, because it's in the same location, kind of.
Well, I meant ground up in the sense of,
Yeah.
in relation to the original.
That's true. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. They could have expanded the city. I would have liked to have seen that. Make the city portion longer. It was a fun game, but
Honestly,
it was just,
any portion
could've been-
longer.
Yeah. Well, not the sewer. Don't make the sewers longer.
Excuse me, it was
Or
fun
the
to watch.
hospital, honestly. I don't know. Well, I guess the hospital could have been longer if it's a little bit more interesting. The city would have been a good place to make longer, because you don't even spend that much time in the city.
I don't know. I kind of feel like having Scooby-Doo would be better because I don't think that's a
I'm
long
pulling
game.
for Scooby-Doo. It would be... Scooby-Doo would be good. And plus, I don't know if you would want to do a Saturday game. Because
Yeah,
it might
because
just let
people-
less people participate. If they're doing something on Halloween. Which, even though, you know, current circumstances, people might still be making plans with friends or something.
Yeah.
Or family or whatever. But a Friday night Scooby-Doo, that would be... I'm in the Scooby-Doo camp for the Halloween one, I think. I wanted to play that one for a while, and now it's getting to a point where it's thematically appropriate. I mean, I'll play RE2 anytime, I guess, but Scooby-Doo would be fun.
I also think Scooby-Doo would get the most participants just in general.
I think Scooby-Doo
Because
would
like
draw some
RE2
people.
is a long one.
It is.
A long one and a
I
grindy
don't even know
one,
what else
whereas-
you would do. What is even on Nintendo 64 that would be Halloween-y enough?
Is there a Friday the 13th on
I
the...
don't think so.
Nintendo
There was like an NES one. Weirdly enough. I don't think there was a Nintendo 64 one. I'm not sure what like spooky-ish games are on 64. Track 1, alright. Any other interesting stats I can change here? Go to the V8. Oh, if I go to all terrain tires, I get a bit more control.
Probably a
Let's
bit
do
better
that.
control too when you hit the grass.
Yeah. The last track I was on just had dirt in the middle of the road.
Yeah, I remember that one.
I can't believe that I thought I was going to be playing the Pikmin 3 re-release before 3D All-Stars, and now 3D All-Stars is coming out in 2 weeks.
They were like, well, happy early holidays. Let's just shadow drop this game, by the way.
Somewhat interfere. I guess it doesn't really interfere with my plans to replay Pikmin. Pikmin 1 is very fast anyway.
I like Pikmin 1. I like the
Good.
concept.
Laps to go.
Can't do it without a guide, but I still like the concept.
It's a buggy game though.
Yeah, it
It's
really
got some jank, but I think it still stands
still
up.
holds. Man, I'd love to see like a Pikmin 1 and 2 remaster for the Switch. I know they did remasters for the Wii, but like,
I think it was mostly just controls at that point. I
Yeah.
don't think they did anything else. They updated the controls and they gave you a couple like slightly better Pikmin handling options in one, I think. Like letting you choose the bomb flower one specifically, like 2 does. Bomb rocks, not bomb flowers. Weird, bomb flowers would almost be more appropriate. But that's a Zelda thing.
Final lap.
Ooh, what is this? Secret underground tunnel. Cool. And a coin. Still can't believe they're not gonna add online Pikmin 3 multiplayer. They're doing it for 3D World.
oh yeah, I forgot 3 had.
Where's Bingo Battle multiplayer online? The truest esport of our time. Honestly, Pikmin's competitive multiplayer is actually very fun, but you have to have someone at your house to do it. I guess you could probably do netplay of 2.
All right, BRB coming over.
Sure thing. 9 races to go. Track 4. Which one is it? Oh, right. Look at the moon. Rush. If there was a game in the Rush series that took you to the moon at the end, this should be the one. Just like Cruisin'. And something else. What else took you to the moon?
A racing game?
Well, maybe it wasn't a racing game. But Cruisin' USA ended on the... Oh, wait. Was it USA that ended on the moon?
No, it was
World?
it was World.
Yeah. Rampage 2 runs on the moon.
And no, Exotica did not.
Cruisin', yeah. Holy cow, how did I go up that wall? Oops.
I think I just killed a man.
Ooh. End up adopting a weird control grip so I can reset quickly. Well, not really. I guess I just moved my finger from the R button area to C up fast enough.
Yeah, it's pretty fast on the PS4.
Oh yeah, PS4. That must be nice. For
It is.
resetting.
I'm not killing my hand playing on a shitty controller. Although holding the A button for, what is this now, an hour and a half?
Yep.
Not exactly the best.
Just past the hour and a half.
I don't
In
play
the other
these with
games,
the
that would
timer.
only mean we were like halfway done, but we were much more than halfway done.
Yeah, we're pretty much at the end. I still haven't seen track 1.
Wow, you've
No.
got a lot of short ones. I'm doing some sick flips. I hope I come out of this because this is just crazy. Oh, I died. Never mind. There was a button up there. I wonder what it does.
Yo, you found another secret button.
No, this one's actually much more secret. It might be a coin thing. I have another lap to try and get it. Let's see what the button does. I'm gonna go for it. If I remember where it was. Probably
Why is there a
around that
sign?
straight away.
Why is there a sign that just says dragon on it?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay.
All these 90s brands, and I only recognize Dickies and Slim Jim.
I still don't know what, shoot, I don't remember what that one says. There's one that I can't even tell what it would be.
There's one I think that says Chefs.
Yes, that's the one. I'm like, what is this supposed to be? Is it even a real? I thought it was a fake brand, but then I saw all the real brands, and I was like, well, it must be real,
Final lap.
right?
Who knows with this game? It might be fake. They might have thrown
They
in
slipped a
some
couple
fake ones.
future brands in there.
They snuck in future brands. We just haven't seen them come out yet. That's
Yeah, they got 29 years to launch, so.
It's spoilers for 2049.
Chups. Kind of want to look up Chups, but oh wait, no. Does someone look up Chups for me? If anyone's
8 to
if anyone's
go.
listening.
Track 1.
Yo, welcome to track 1.
4 of my 8 are track 1. Let's do this, dude.
Okay, the thing should be coming up soon. Oh wait, I needed to do a jump to get up there. Well, I missed it. I wonder what that button does. I guess I'll have another chance next time I do this track.
Okay, now I see the San Francisco stairs.
San Francisco stairs.
They are, they're a little flatter than I remember.
Oops. Yeah, this is the long track right here. 6 minutes and I'm not even done yet. I like the
Boy.
big ramp walls. More racing games need to let you just do wall rides.
Yes. It feels
Just
like
something
all
about
recent
driving on the
racing-
wall.
It's like all recent racing games just kind of don't do that anymore.
Because every racing game is now like real cars doing real
Realistic.
things. Not necessarily controlling realistically, but they're at least like not
They're
stretching
not
it
Rush
too much.
2049. where
Yeah.
Futuristic cars and you got giant lava lamps. Or Extreme Rush, where you freaking go over Alcatraz.
guess grip is. I think that's what grip is, kind of. Grip is a lot of that. I want to try Red out. Wonder what inspired the devs to make these tracks? Well, they were doing it for like 3 games, so they just kept doing it.
They saw the future
Also, they probably lived in San Francisco.
in 2049. They came to the 90s to bring us the prophecy through a racing game.
But they also had to make 2 games before it that were set in the modern day at the time, so that they wouldn't make people suspicious. And then they could be like, alright, here's the vision of the future. And the reality is, it's pretty similar to now.
Yeah.
Sorry. Which is actually probably a very accurate prediction. Well, there was a cool, like, terrarium there, and like a glass dome. That looked neat.
Oh, I have fog set to max, I think, on this track 3. Holy shit.
I haven't seen an intense fog in a while. It's been pretty mild lately.
Yeah, so far all of my races have been pretty mild. But now that I've said
I
that,
had
the last
one really bad fog track though.
I had my very first one was really bad, where I just could not see.
Yeah, I had the one night fog that was terrible, and then I had a day fog, which was okay because you could still see enough in that.
It's a little debatable right now. 'Cause I think this fog is maxed out, and it's a little hard to see. Here's the dirt patch.
Oh, someone just got owned by that giant like piston thingy.
Yo,
I
nice.
didn't press the button though, but someone did, I guess. That's pretty cool. I wonder why I didn't put more traps in.
They didn't make it more arcade.
Maybe they're just hidden, but then you would just like lose time to kill people. This song's pretty solid.
Which one you on?
I don't remember what track this is.
Is
I
it
don't
a
even know if
longer
the
one?
songs are hard tied to the tracks.
I think
it's
they
not the
are.
super long one.
I think I was just crazy before. Because I definitely know track 6's song, because that's the best song in the game.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think so. I think I agree. So I think you're right. Ooh, where's this go? There's a boat. Also, I just died.
I'm on a boat.
I don't know if that's a shortcut at all, but because it ended me landing in the water. Maybe I could have landed on the boat, but I feel like I would have just crashed. Oh, I'm on the one with the big moon. Oh my god, I hit the trap and I almost killed myself.
All right, the big moon one has a decent soundtrack too.
Yeah. It's not the best one, but it's alright. Step on the gas.
Overall, I would rate this one an 8 or 9 on the music scale. Like, it's a racing game. You don't have
For a
to be
racing
fancy with
game,
your
it's
music,
pretty
you
good.
know?
F-Zero
there were-
X has a pretty damn good soundtrack.
Which one?
F-Zero X.
Yeah, it does.
That's like one of the best soundtracks on Nintendo 64, I think. I mean, I'm a little bit biased because I'm a metalhead by nature anyway, but
I'm a weirdo who really enjoys the SNES F-Zero soundtrack.
I mean, that's a good soundtrack. All of them are. Even the Game Boy Advance ones. Which no one played. I actually
Didn't
own
even
one
know
of
they
them. I
existed.
think I have Maximum Velocity. There's like 3 GBA ones, I think.
Holy shit.
They're all basically like the Super Nintendo one, kind of. In design. There was Maximum Velocity, which was a really weird one because it was set in like the future. As in like further past F-Zero, I think. And then
Interesting.
it has like none of the characters that were in old ones.
They died, dude.
There's one racer, or there's one car, and there's like a one sentence lore bit for each person. It's like, some people say he's the son of Captain Falcon, or whatever. And that's like the only character who's even tangentially related to an old one. Everyone else is original. Which was an interesting choice. And then there's the 2 anime ones.
Oh, hell yeah. Anime?
Actually, I think the anime might be based on those. I don't remember which ones came first. The anime or the GBA game based on it. I never did play those. I should
When is
play the
GBA Mania? Where we just
GBA
sit there
People
and
have
play?
said that many times.
I'm afraid of it actually coming to fruition, to be honest.
I would be down to wish at least the occasional GBA game. Depending.
An
You
actual
did
Mania style,
Ninja
though?
5-0. Not, no,
Oh, no.
doing
Oh,
all
no.
of them would be so many games and also a lot of RPGs.
Yeah.
That's like, somehow the N64 just like works for this kind of thing. A lot of
Where
shorter
like
games,
the longest thing
platformers.
is DK64, but even that is kind of manageable. Actually, I think any percent Banjo-Tooie is longer.
Um,
I
if you're
feel
going
like.
for any, I don't even know what any percent DK64 is like because I forget how much stuff you even need.
Yeah. Which is why it's hard for me to remember. Because,
There's
like,
so
if
many
you're
things,
streaming it, you only do 100%.
basically.
But I am not doing 100% for N64Mania.
No.
Final lap.
I mean, I guess we kind of did with, we probably have with a couple of games just because there's no other, like, metric, but all tracks in a racing game.
I mean,
almost 100%.
theoretically, we're doing 100% now.
Yeah.
Not in this one because we're not collecting.
Actually, I
points,
looked at the rules for the 100% category, which also has no runs posted either. And
Dude,
they have
free
like
world
unlock
record. That's what
unlock
I've.
every track part, or unlock every like car part and like all that stuff, and get all the coins probably. So I guess no one wants to do any of that.
That doesn't sound fun.
It probably wouldn't be. I mean,
Because you're probably looking. You're probably looking at beginner, intermediate, advanced, and extreme to
yeah.
unlock car parts. And then on top of that, you have to collect all the coins in each level.
And
So-
win.
Oh yeah, and win. So
Oh,
No
I don't
wonder
think the
no one-
shortcut is good to go in backwards. Bad. Yeah, you probably
no
have to
wonder
win.
no one wants to do this 100%.
I mean,
But
there's
it's
only a
interesting-
few runners on the other leaderboards anyway.
There was a trolley.
Why is the lap times thing the first option and not next phase?
Yeah, it's interesting UI choice, that's for sure, but I'm not gonna knock it.
I just want to go to the next race, man.
I just want to smash that A button.
Yeah, I know. You think I'm playing San Francisco Rush to think?
Sport auto transmission, sport man auto transmission.
Oh, you got new transmissions.
I did, but I ain't trying it out.
Wow.
I got 5 tracks left, dude.
I think you're ahead of me.
Well, seeing as how I think I have 2 more track 1s, yeah, probably. Because I think I'm done with track 6. I'm either done or I have 1 more.
I did change my car like twice, so. Oh my god, how did I die? I smashed him into the wall. Stupid. This game doesn't even let you murder people properly.
It murders the murderer.
Hello, lava lamps.
2 laps to go.
I kind of want to peek in the Mario 64 speedrun Discord and just see what they're saying about leaderboards right now.
Oh, you know they're gonna make yet another leaderboard. Come on.
Yeah.
I honestly wonder if they're just gonna make like a complete separate leaderboard, because
I think that would be a very dumb move.
well, I mean, like you'll have all the regular categories, but the game will just run faster. They've literally Nintendo already said the game is built to run faster.
A
so-
virtual console already runs faster. The Wii VC has no lag, making it a better version. Well, a better version except for the fact that you have to use the GameCube controller, which is a little bit more finicky.
I thought Virtual Console didn't have BLJ.
No, it does.
Oh, it does?
I don't think... I think it's only the Shindo version that doesn't have BLJs, and that was a very limited release.
Well, not so. Well, I guess
Except now it is.
Still
Now
limited.
it is not. Well, true, yeah.
Well, technically, it's still limited because they
Yeah.
limited cartridges being sold,
Here come the
and
little
you won't be able to
hyenas now.
download it after a while.
Here come the hyenas. What's up, Revan? Revan Bog.
Revan Bog, dude.
Any boggers in chat? How
Revan.
was your Majora's Mask seed? We are getting towards the last few races of this. You finished. That's pretty good. That sounds pretty good because you haven't even been streaming for that long, I think. So it must have been a decent pace. Hello everyone from Heaven Stream. I'm playing San Francisco Rush 2049, a slightly futuristic racer. Swamp Spider House had room key. It was a bait? Wow. Yeah, I'm playing Racing Rush 2049 with Dr. Time Warp GTW because we missed out on the N64Mania race of this
Yep.
because we were not told. Well, it was kind of impromptu, I guess, but anyway.
We're getting the true experience, though.
This
in
is
the
we're
end.
getting
so
the
I think
full
we're the
experience.
real.
They
I
did
think
not.
we are the real winners.
We are. They did a shorter category than we're doing, which was a very different style from the previous games.
We are doing the true Rush experience where it's all tracks, forward, backwards, mirrors, mirrored backward, and random
Every
order.
permutation. They did like 8 races and they were out. I
Yeah,
think.
we are. Each time you do the extreme circuit, the order is different, so we technically don't know who is in the lead right now. But I think I am because I have more shorter
I think it's
track.
you. I've done some like additional menuing, and then you have the shorter tracks left. So unless you have also like some longer ones, but I don't think it would be enough. Yeah, very rude. It was very rude. They knew we wanted to experience the rush. Anyway, we're getting the true experience, so we win.
Yeah,
In the end, this is what we came here for.
not knowing who's in the lead and
Not knowing who's in the lead, getting tons of fog, playing the same track 4 times.
They definitely improved though.
They did them.
I'm
It's a
glad
better
we got
game.
the true Rush experience because they have definitely improved since the first game.
Yeah.
I would honestly put this as like an 8 out of 10.
Yeah,
this
one's
this
pretty
racing
solid.
game is a pretty good one.
I mean, the second one was better than the first one, and this one's better than the other one. So you know, especially when you play all the tracks in one sitting, it's definitely a lot better by comparison now.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I'm in first place. Let's see how long that lasts. It's ending already. Nope. Yep. Second place. I should do a Majora's Mask rando. I want to do one at some point soon. But I think I'm going to finish Origami King first. I've been watching so many people play Majora's Mask lately. Lately, like, I don't know, a lot of people have been streaming it. Some people have been doing, like, blind runs. Watching people play Majora's Mask blind is so interesting to me. I know Nukes did it, and then Somewhat Mad is doing it right now, I think. But like, when you played a game like that, and you know where everything is and what to do, you forget how you figure out all that stuff in the first place.
Especially some of the dumb stuff like what is it, the Kefka mask?
It's the Cafe and Anju side quest.
Yeah.
Which the end result is like the couple's mask and the postman's hat. There's a couple of things tied to it. It's a very long and involved side quest, but from what I was watching, seeing, I think Nukes do it, like, you can totally figure all that stuff out. It definitely takes experimentation, though. But I mean, that's kind of the concept of the game. The time system forces you to learn things.
An experiment.
Yeah.
Redo your mistakes.
I wish I could, like, forget everything and just, like, go through the process. But
I am
that's
definitely
why...
excited when we do Majora's Mask because I have forgotten, like, all of it.
That would be fun.
We should honestly start trying to plan out a few Saturday streams, Saturday games here and there, because
we're gonna be like running into a point where all we have left are Saturday specials.
Yeah. Because it's better to sprinkle them in rather than just at the end be like,
well,
well,
go on that rooftop.
Guess it's Saturday now and not Friday.
That's a good point. Like, there's only been like a couple so far, and then there's a couple that were like should have been on Saturday but weren't.
Wasn't Hercules one of those?
Hercules was, well, I think, you know what? I think that one was fine being on a Friday because no one, like, basically no one finished it anyway. JTB did, I think, but Tapioca finished it later.
I know Tapioca went back to be.
But I mean, that's also the type of game where everyone, I think, is totally fine bailing on it.
It's not like Banjo-Tooie where you'll want to finish it.
I would want to. I don't know if I would. Banjo-Tooie would probably be a little bit of a tall order to finish in one day, but I would like play until I wanted to stop and then probably just keep playing after at some point.
I
don't know how long that would even take.
Yeah.
It's a long game. It's a meaty game.
It is a meaty one. Because so much it's required just to do any percent.
Yeah. But I do like that game. I wonder how Mario 64 is gonna feel on a Switch Pro.
I know.
GameCube controller is a little bit weird, but I got used to it. Switch Pro, I feel like it might be more comfortable than GameCube for that game. I just feel like the control stick might be a bit better suited to it, but... Or maybe they just tried harder at making it map nicely. Because I'm sure with VC they were just like, we'll just... There it is.
I can't wait to play the actual version and not the janky, shitty version. What I am looking forward to. Retracks.
I think it would have been neat if they would have just like stuck the 3DS version in there. But obviously people care more about the original experience. So I understand that.
Yeah.
Being able to play the DS version with analog would be nice.
Dude, updated graphics and analog. I think the DS would have been actually better.
It would have been, but obviously so many people would want the original and wouldn't care. But I would like to play that game on with analog controls properly.
Yeah.
Even if they have to cut the minigame section out because I guess you couldn't do that.
That's fine. Or at least include the minigame as like an undocked special only.
I guess, yeah, you could probably make that happen. The minigames were good in that game, but you obviously wouldn't be able to do it on Switch docked or anything. But I mean, you could just take the top screen and just... It would be more work than porting Mario 64 for sure.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, I would like
probably
to play
have Mario
the definitive edition with all that.
Probably
the
got
only
Mario
thing
64 just sitting around, to be honest.
Yeah. The only thing I don't necessarily know if I like about that version is having to switch between all the characters to do certain things.
It's actually not as tedious as you think it is.
Yeah. I haven't played it in forever.
If you're racing, it is a little rough, but if you're just playing casually, it's not bad.
The hats kind of let you do some of that.
Yeah. And they're pretty
also, I don't
understanding.
know if I care about playing as Wario because he just moves worse. So that kind of sucks, but... Luigi was fun in that, I remember, because he had the overpowered backflip thing.
Yeah, that just kind of broke the game.
You could just fly to a bunch of stars and bypass everything. Or get to some weird areas you weren't supposed to be able to get to. But Luigi was fun. Yoshi was... You couldn't grab people or whatever, I forget what it is down here, downsides. But I would like to have a more playable version of that. Oh, and then they could get rid of the run button.
Oh my god.
And then just let you control...
Run button.
The touchpad controls were basically analog on DS, if you actually used them. Except then you had to use the touchpad. I don't remember how many tracks I have left anymore.
I am on my second to last one.
You are almost definitely ahead of me.
And I'm 90% sure my last one is track 1.
Oh, that must be nice. I haven't been keeping track. I maybe have one more track 1 at most.
Yeah, this game's a lot more comfy than Extreme. So I wasn't... Not Extreme, one of those cruising games. Or was it San Francisco Extreme where you flew over the Alcatraz?
San Francisco, the second San Francisco had Alcatraz.
Okay.
I have 3 races to go. Wow. Okay.
I'm getting a lot of these kind of mixed up because they're so similar.
Yeah. Cruising
Okay,
was pretty short tracks.
Now I see how the jet could kill you.
Yeah, I think
I'm
I just
finally on that version.
I happen to have like very precise timing, I guess, because I've gotten on the same jump in the same direction and haven't been very close to the jets. So I think if you have to be like in
You have to have
time
a
for the
certain
cycle,
speed, I think.
and you have to get a big jump, yeah. Wow, these trucks are driving upside down. I don't think I ever noticed that they were trucks and not like trains.
Oh, those are trucks? Huh.
There's one. I mean, I think there are trains too, but in this track, I think it's track 5. There's like a road, and then there's just like actual trucks driving upside down. Why can't I drive upside down? I want to drive upside down. Actually, the thing about racing games is you tend to not notice when they do that because they just shift your perspective. Anyway, I want to go on this jump. Whee! I didn't hit it right, but that was cool. There's like a glowy ramp off to the side that goes over some water. Oops. Drag him. Skyrim. Too bad there was no Elder Scrolls game on Nintendo 64.
I know, right?
That would have been a race. I feel like I should change my sub goal, but I don't know what I put other than Quest 64.
Mario 3D All-Stars speedrun.
A single session of that might be a good goal, I guess. I just killed myself and that other dude with this trap. That was fun. Wonder how long that would take me. Oh god, with blue coins it would take a while, and Galaxy.
No,
Galaxy.
I would assume any percent.
Oh yeah.
If you're doing all 3 in one
You're right,
session,
because
I would
otherwise
say any percent.
Well, it would be a 50 sub point goal. Oh my god, sick jump! Am I gonna make it? No. Wait. I'm alive! I almost went in the water, but not quite. I don't know how you're supposed to hit that jump, but that was closer, I guess.
The last one is track 1. Oh yeah, I knew.
Wow. Tapioca is trying to bait me into Sunshine 120 shines.
Yikes, that's a bail.
Even though he's a speedrunner anyway. And I said, I'm not doing blue coins. And then he said, yo, 96? And I was like, maybe. Maybe 96. Which would basically just be like, get crushed into the dirt, but, and then just play by myself. I would do 96 at some point, honestly. If there were people who wanted to do 96 with me, like shortly after it came out, I would do 96.
I would have to know the route. It's
feel
not
like
a game I kind of want to go in. I
know,
played it, I beat it. I
think I know enough the shines enough that I could. It would be a long stream, but I could probably do 96 in one sitting. But I don't know. Maybe it's longer than I'm thinking. Or I could just learn Gelato Beach Skip.
I did any percent SM64DS in like 6.5, and I think that's my max for racing.
That is, that's pretty long. That's like 30 extra stars too. And
It
voice
is.
controls.
It is. The reason I had to stop was because my hand was cramping up.
Yeah.
I was trying to go for the 150, and my body felt fine for it. It's just my hand was absolutely destroyed.
Yeah,
Like,
that-
it took me 30 minutes to kill Bowser at the end because of how bad my hand was.
Oof. That
Yeah,
really seems like a mistake.
but at least I got the any percent.
Yeah, that's good. Did they up the star count by 90% in that game?
Yeah, they did. It's
Was it 80?
I want to say it's 80 instead of 70.
Oh, that makes sense, I guess. Alright, I think now I'm on 2 tracks left.
I got like a minute left.
What's your name? 2 tracks left. Track 3. Oh, track 3 is not that long, I think. Gosh. Too bad we couldn't drag anyone else into this. I was
Yeah,
too tired
I guess.
or asleep. They'll never get the
Fuck
full
that.
experience.
I know. They'll never know what they missed. I even pinged, dude. The
Yeah, I
rare
know.
at community gamers.
Yeah. No one's down for the rush. On a Saturday.
I know, right? Congratulations. Yeah, I think this is.
I wonder if there's any good cheat codes to play around with.
No, I finished in 4th place with 106 points.
Yo, sick.
The first place, I don't know if it changes per game or if it's like just coded in, but first place is the Bulls. Second is Pumpernickel. I'm not gonna say the third one because I don't want to butcher it, and
What a jump. Holy cow.
You'll see
Oh my
it.
god, I want to make that jump. I have to
Yo,
go like slightly
5
faster.
is 5 is yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. Nice. That's a good one. I like that one. I wonder if I can make that jump onto that glass road or whatever. Looks like I can, because I like bonked into it. I would have to be going pretty fast. I wonder if it's faster than this car can go. This tunnel is boring. Oh, but it's got a big jump at the end. Where am I going? Oh yeah, I could have got that gold coin. I'm just letting this one play out. Okay, now I'm resetting, because... Nintendo 64 Racer sure did like to give you a lot of reasons to just like not race and just like run around the track.
Yeah, a lot of collectibles and stuff.
I guess that it's a good way to like add a little bit of extra content without requiring you to make entirely new tracks. So, makes sense. And they also figured out you could just mirror things and then that would add content too. They were really thinking ahead. How do we get the most content out of the least tracks?
By making it forward, backwards, mirrored, and then backwards mirrored.
Oh, I fucked up that jump so hard. I have one more chance, but then I'll be crossing the finish line as I get onto that road. I'll never know. Is this a path? Oh wait, there's like a.
My boy Caillou likes watching Giga.
Oh, hello.
He's a big
Thank
fan.
you, DTW. Just about to finish myself. Let's see. I wonder what track I have left. Watch it be the longest one. I wouldn't be surprised. Actually, I feel like it can't be the longest one because I don't think I would be that far behind. Would be surprised.
I don't think menuing would set you back that much.
Yeah, I mean, I basically just like changed my car twice, which didn't take a ton of time. So, probably a short one. I would think. We'll see. Maybe you're just a better rusher than me. By that much. Let's see if I can do this jump.
I was getting first a lot.
Oh, how do you do this jump? I did it decently well the first time. Oh my god. I wanted to land on this glass road thingy above the finish line. I came close. Write it down. Next race, what is it? Track 5. Well, it's not track 1, so it's a decent difference. We get to see the moon again. If it is a moon at all.
One to go.
Sometimes I think how cool it would be. I think of how cool it would be if we had more than one moon. Why do we gotta be a planet with one moon? Oh no.
I know, right? We could have double the tides.
Double the tides. Yeah. I wonder what that'd even be like. How the fuck would tides work if we just had 2 moons? I mean, it depends on their position and orbits and everything, I guess. And size. Gee, Jupiter, how come Mom lets you have 16 moons? Well, they're also huge, so. Yeah, that's true. Also, hello, M Sandbot. Is that, can I go in that building? It kind of looks like I can, but I feel like I would explode. And also, it's very narrow. I could try it. Maybe. Who haven't dropped you off yet? Well, that makes sense. Revan Bog.
2 laps to go.
That reminds me, I need to upload the old Giga Pog to FFC. I think I did, and they rejected it for an unknown reason.
Interesting.
I don't know if it's because they thought it was like someone else's face and I didn't have permission, or even though it's my face. Maybe I should just be like, this is my face, and I give myself permission to use it.
It's weird because you can upload celebrities and they're just like, yep,
Yeah.
instant.
Maybe I just thought I didn't hit the button. I don't know. I should try and I'll just like submit it again. Be like, this is my face. We played Beetle Adventure Racing in an earlier N64Mania. I believe
We
the
sure
highlight
did.
is saved. I had a good time with Beetle Adventure Racing. I rented it once as a kid. I enjoyed it as a kid. And I enjoyed the race, but some people struggled really hard.
It's a shitty game. Look, you get to the end of a circuit and you don't get like third or something, and you have to start the entire circuit over again instead of just that race. Like, it's so bad. It sets you
mean-
back so far.
That's how racing games give you content. Can I go in here? Oh my god, I can go in here. Whoa! Oh my god. Wow, this is cool. Cool shortcut thing.
Dang, that's
now,
a tight
now I
shortcut.
die. I know. If you were gonna try and enter that going fast, you would probably not be able to. What? But it was fun. Yeah, we did. What did we do? All the difficulties in Beetle Adventure Racing?
Yeah, I think we did all 3 circuits because there was just 3, and Spock saw that beginner took Nightmare like
Where am I
30
going?
minutes or something.
Where are we going? Dum-de-dum. Yeah, some people, like Spock and I, had a really easy time with Beetle, and everyone else did not. It was very interesting to see the difference. And I don't know what the difference... Yeah, I couldn't tell you why we had an easier time and they didn't, to be honest, so... It was weird.
Yeah, because I even used some shortcuts in intermediate, and I was still having problems.
I think there were definitely some shortcuts in Beetle that probably were not worth it. Because sometimes it's just, oh, here's a key or whatever the collectibles were. But I had a good time in that race.
I've
Personally.
had more fun in the Rush and the cruising games.
See, I would actually put that over at least the first Rush. I don't know about Rush 2. I would probably put it over Rush 2.
I don't know if I'd put it over Rush 2, but I could probably be convinced to put it over Rush 1. Rush 1's
Rush
maps
1
were
hard to control, and also
yeah.
long, and the tracks weren't even that interesting anyway. You finished in 5th place with 67 points. Holy cow, you did a lot better than me on that front. Roach, Cruiser, Tag Masters, Reeser, and Big Bear 3D. Totally different names from you. Stunt. Let's see what the stunt track is like. Max out
Yeah,
that
they are
one.
different.
Are there any interesting cheat codes? Invisible card? No, no. Super speed, super tires. Yo. 36. This is a better stunt track than the second game had, it seems. Or at least it looks better. You could probably have a bunch of fun if you're a kid playing this.
Yeah, just hop in and mess around.
Oh, there's coins here too. Interesting.
Looks like it's kind of like Tony Hawk's.
I kind of want to enter all cars and see if there's any interesting cars. I don't know if there's any other cheat codes that are that interesting. All parts probably would just be like a couple different wheels. Look at this spin! I died. I wonder if this has like a high score thing. Might. Anyway, neat little. Where do I enter these? Highlight options at the main menu. Then tap Z as you hold down on what?
Yeah.
Tap
Now
Z
you-
as you hold down on C up and C right. What? That's hands. Okay, I got into the cheat menu, I think. Wait, no, I didn't. C up and C right. Oh, there we go. Cheat menu got. Alright, all cars. Battle paint shop. That's interesting. Left C3. Left C times 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold LR up C.
Oh, it just sends you into the actual cheat menu.
What the
Wow,
fuck
that's
is this?
interesting.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Hold LR up C. I'm not gonna try this for very long if it's weird. Up, down, left, right, Z. Oh? This is so weird. I don't know. This one's weird. Oh wait, I think maybe I was reading that wrong. Or interpreting that wrong. What if I just mash buttons until it goes on? Like all the other times I tried to do this.
Oh, you actually have to unlock the cheat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why, man. Why'd they do
Good
that?
question.
They send you to the cheat menu, but then you have to actually unlock the cheat in order to use the cheat.
Alright, well, we're not seeing all the cars. There's probably nothing that good. I don't know.
No, probably not.
Does it show the car unlockables? Crusher, Panther. None of these are like big truck or anything, so these are just like Zero LX, Locust LX.
Was it Rush 1 or Cruisin' 1 that had the bus?
Cruisin'?
I feel like it was Cruisin'.
I think Cruisin' had the fun cars. Well, alright. If I can't get the all cars cheat, and I don't even think there's anything that interesting, so I guess that's it. Who is going at this? Who's streaming at this point in time? Oh, I didn't ever hit dot done. Whatever. Oh yeah, I didn't dot done the race either. Whoops. Lost a few minutes. That's fine. Forgot to hit dot done. Is Somewhat Mad still going? He is. Okay, cool. Speaking of Majora's Mask. I'm gonna make sure I'm spelling this right. Yes. I'm Somewhat Mad is playing Majora's Mask for the first time. And also apparently preparing for some spooky October games. So go watch him and I will see you. Geez, I don't know, maybe like Monday night. That's probably what's gonna happen. Bye, thanks for watching everyone. See ya. Where's the wait button? There it is. I always forget I have to hit the wait button.